But because I focused too much on the outcome, I lost the intent. I used to think that group discussion is a very good way to develop 21st century competencies such as collaboration and communication skills. Hence, there was this time I incorporated group discussion in every one of my lessons. At the start of the lesson, I introduced one problem. Then throughout the lesson, every group must discuss and come up with possible solutions. By right, this is also a very good method to develop self-directed problem solvers. And because of social constructivism, the students will understand the concepts even better. But there was one problem. I focused too much on the outcome. I kept reminding the students to give a good presentations. And when the presentation was not good enough, I will point out their mistakes. As a result, every group just want to give a good presentation. But what's wrong with that? I realized when the outcome is so important, the quiet students didn't dare to share their ideas. They rather let others speak. I thought that if this continues, some students would develop a habit of keeping quiet whenever they are in a discussion. Some may even develop a fear of collaborative learning. Discussion is a very good active learning strategy. But because I focused too much on the outcome, I lost the intent. The last thing I wanted to see was that only the outspoken students had more practice, and the rest of the class developed a fear of discussion. Therefore, I decided to focus on the intent. I asked myself, what exactly is the intent of group discussions? It is to practice idea creation, sharing of thoughts, and build confidence in speaking in groups. After I understood the intent, I stayed focused on it. I taught the students how to build on each other's ideas. For instance, the first person will share one idea. Then the next person will say, and add on his or her ideas. And this will go on and on until they completed 3 rounds. And to make sure they stay focused on the process, I kept emphasizing the intent. I told the students that I was not interested in whether who has the perfect solutions. All I cared about was whether everyone have equal opportunity to practice collaborative learning. And even when the presentation was not good enough, I still affirmed them for trying their best to collaborate. After a few sessions, I noticed that the students dare to speak up more. And in the long run, I believe they will develop a habit of thinking and sharing. This experience taught me that whenever we want to try a new teaching method, we should first understand the intent and then try our best to stay focused on it.